Good day to each and everyone. Before I will going to present my lesson plan in science, I would like to introduce first myself. I'm Kesa Sabangan, B.Ed 2B. The lesson plan in science is 5 E's model, which are the engage, explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate. So, the objectives of my lesson plan is at the end of the 50 minutes lessons, the grade 3 learners are expected to do the following with at least 75 level of accuracy. A. Identify the parts of plants and its function. B. Label the parts of plant. Letter C. Demonstrate understanding through caring of plants in the surrounding. So my subject matter is plants, parts of plants and its function. The first is engage, the preliminary activity, which is I will going to greet the class and we will have prayer. Preparation is they will going to arrange their chairs, pick the pieces of papers before I would going to start the class. There must be I would like to set some rules, which for example, please listen to the teacher when the teacher is discussing and sit properly. Next is setting up standard. Before we will start, I will like to divide the class into 3 groups. Now we will have the game. I have here flower pots. Each of pots represent each group. The moment you can answer me correctly, I will give 1 flower which represent the 1 point. Is that clear? Something like that. Then the motivation is they will arrange the jumbled letter here. Like for example, the number 1 is flower. Next is the after the motivation, the presentation. The class will going to watch short video about the parts of plants and its functions in YouTube. Next, before I will going to explore, I would like to ask them a questions about what will be going our topic for today's discussion, something like that. Next is explore. I will be going to have group activity here by 3 groups, and I will show them plants and they would label it according to each parts, like this example. Next, the letter C is explain, discussion and analysis. I will going first to say or to ask them a questions. What are the parts of plants and its function? Parts of the plants, so that the children or the students may have answer roots, stem, leaves, flowers and fruits, something like that. Then I will going to explain to them what are the function of the roots, what are the function of stem, leaves, flowers. Next, after that, I will ask them a question. For example, here the roots. So what are the 2 types of roots? So they will going to answer it based on my explanation. Next, the number 2 is the stem. So what are the function of the stem? Something like that. So next is generalization. Here, I will going to ask them again some questions about the parts of the discussion here. For example, what are the different parts of the plants? What are the parts of the flowers? Like that. Next, in elaborate, again, I will divide the class into 3 groups and I want them to go around and look for gumamela flowers and hold it, and they will going to identify the parts of it, the parts of the gumamela plant here. Next is the evaluate. Here, I will going to make short quiz to find out if they understand my explanation about the topic, about our topic. I will going to have short quiz, which is I have letter A and letter B. Next, I will give them assignment and additional activity. That's all for the presentation of my lesson plan. Thank you all for listening and watching.